Okay, so we are against the hunter. Let's see what you're up to on the mulligan phase. Wait. You kept everything?
Yeah, I kept everything. I feel like that was kind of a sus choice in retrospect.
For Keltalos, probably never a keep.
Okay.
Katori against the hunter, I don't know, feels a little bit on the wishful thinking side, honestly. I think Sinful Chef and maybe Hand of a Doll at most would have been the keeps here, so already you can see that you kind of shot yourself in the foot for the beginning. Let's see how it plays out. Obviously, turn 1 you play the Chef. Okay. Acceptable. Oh god. Okay, you just play a couple of these dudes. Not horrible. Oh, he actually trades it off for you. Funny. Just a hero power.
Because I mean, I wasn't really sure what to do that turn. Like, there wasn't really much to do. I was debating between like class action but it's like even with class action, what would I do? Use it on the 1/3 or the 2/1?
Yeah, it's not a great situation for you by any means, but just hero powering there. I don't know anything else involved the coin in there, so technically even tempoing out Katori might have been an okay play just so you give him something to do, but as it seems he already had an Usher on Saber lined up for it, so it wouldn't have really paid off too well for you anyway. But I want you to notice what cards you have in your hand right now. Do you remember where these cards came from?
But where these cards came from? Do you mean like how
Your
I got
horrible
them? I mean the
mulligan.
left.
I mean, your
Yeah,
horrible
yeah,
mulligan.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm assuming we're gonna be
That
seeing
was
these three
close
cards on the
though.
left till the end of this game. But let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, we're very far behind on the board now.
Yeah.
Okay, coining out was definitely a good idea here, I do believe.
But I was overdrawing, so I think I really fucked things up when in the mulligan phase,
Yeah,
really.
you did indeed overdraw. But yeah, your mulligan was far from optimal there.
But
Technically,
see, like when, yeah.
knowing what we know now that you overdrew there, I think I wouldn't have been against equipping the Disco Mall and playing class action on the 4-2, maybe killing the 2-1.
Oh,
And that way you could have
yes.
followed up with Purator, and the turn after you could have used the coin for a 7 mana dragon. So I think you shot yourself in the foot extra hard here, especially with the overdraw part here, because you should have known that you're overdrawing, because you can literally check your deck tracker and see how
Yeah,
many cards you're drawing. So
yeah,
yeah, I think saving the coin would have been a better idea for you, the way these things are going for you. Like,
yeah. And
so yeah. See what else happens, but at this point it's pretty much hard to salvage. Your light trades are
yeah,
even
I
still
mean,
unplayable, so pretty rough stuff. Okay, now you do what we were supposed to do last turn, and you're literally floating that 1 extra mana, so extra reason for you not to have wasted your coin. It was a good play before you saw the top deck, that's for sure. But when you saw the top
yeah,
deck, you should have just transitioned into that instead. God damn it, I have some hair in my
yes.
mouth. I cannot find it. Okay. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
you did
basically over at that
what we
point.
talked. And yeah, at this point, it's turn 6. You're not having the coin, so Anachronos can't save you. Yeah, this guy curved out decently well against you, but you definitely... Hey, look at that. What are these 3 cards doing still in your hand? So yeah,
Okay.
really try to think hard about how this game is panning out. What are you doing in the mulligan phase? Like, what are you going to be doing in the first few turns? Because as you see, these are not really cards you can afford to just keep like that. They are good supplementary cards, some of them. But 4-count loss, literally, I don't think I'd maybe keep that ever nowadays. Probably never. Like, there's just so much better things. Like, 4-count loss is not something you want to be playing early on. It's something you want to play later, usually, or in the mid game if it comes to it. But for the mulligan, that is not your card. Okay, so
I
major
guess
takeaways.
I have a question.
Yep.
Like when would you use Katori then? Because
When would we
I'm
use
finding
Katori?
that I rarely use it.
Uh, Going second with Katori. With a hand like this, you could have used Katori as soon as, what, turn 3? If you actually managed to stick a minion? But you're against the board-centric class, so sticking Katori is especially hard for you going second here. If you were going first, maybe you could have tempoed out Katori on turn 2. And when going second, you kind of want to have a sticky minion like the Divine Shield minions early drops. So Sanguine Soldier or Righteous Protector could have actually helped you to make a case about keeping Katori in Hand of Adal. Like if this hand literally had, instead of 4 Loss, Righteous Protector or Sanguine Soldier, you could have made a case about maybe playing the Sanguine on turn 1, or no, Sinful on turn 1, Sanguine plus a Silver Hand on turn 2, and turn 3 you could have had a situation where Katori coin Hand of Adal could have been amazing, but you simply could not have kept Katori here and feel too good about it, especially with 4 loss as a keep. Against some classes you could luck out and actually tempo it in its sticks, but you are probably gonna need to have a Righteous Protector on turn 1 for that to ever happen. Like if you're against the Paladin Mirror matchup, and again this 4 loss was Righteous Protector instead, or heck even the Sinful Sous Chef instead would be a Righteous Protector, yes, maybe we can pull it off like that. Like turn 1 Righteous, turn 2 Katori, turn 3 Hand of Adal, boom. A lot of stats. You could have done that going first as well, but it is kind of wishful thinking, you know, like nowadays classes have plenty of decent removals for a turn 2 free health minion. So you really got to play it out in your head and ask yourself, will this particular opponent actually have the removal for it this early, going first or second? Because if they're going second, they can literally play a turn 2 free mana removal or something like that. So you really gotta know what you're playing against in order to make a risky keep like Katori. But yeah, the major takeaways. Think about the mulligan harder. And also consider, is using the coin really worth it for you this turn, or should you be keeping it to make a faster, as you saw turn 7, a turn 6 dragon would have potentially saved you there, or at least stabilized for a bit. Okay, against the DH. Okay, I see you finally started dropping the Feast and Famine against the Frost DK. Okay, easy turn 1. Easy turn 2, easy turn 3. I guess turn 4 is where we're gonna have some decisions, maybe. Even though technically, even here there could have been some decisions, but I think this still was the better choice. You swung on the 1-2, I'm okay with that, I guess. Positioning. You should have positioned the taunts far left, far right.
Oh, yes.
Just see those things again. Okay, tempoing out the class action lawyer, I like it. Okay. Alrighty, saving the weapon, I like that as well. Because Might of Menefil froze you, so you can't really swing with the weapon and feel good about it. You don't overdraw here, right? 2, 4, 6,
No,
8,
I don't
9.
overdraw.
Okay, this is good. God damn, he's never letting you stick a minion, the little booger. Your face is also frozen, so that's a no-go. Okay, we're sitting at turn 6. Turn 6 coming into turn 6 for him as well.
Yeah, at some point I was expecting the Frostworm Fury, or at least he's like prepping towards that.
This was a very... Why would you ever waste your 4 loss like this? spends the mana and everything, but why would you just waste it like that? I don't think that was very good. Like, did you forget your face was frozen among other things?
I didn't forget that my face was frozen, but yeah, I kind of forgot why I used it. I guess I was
Yeah,
just
I
yeah.
mean, you spent the mana and everything, but I think it would have been just better if you just,
Mm,
I don't know, hero power and double silver hand or something. Not like even if you tempoed Katori, would have been okay-ish. But why waste the fork out loss feels like a waste to me, especially with Feast and Famine in hand. You could a lifesteal away from danger, and if you lost this game, that would be a major point of how you lost it. You couldn't lifesteal out of range for him. Okay. Okay, so the miss what? Oh man, no. Like why? So you already played the Feast and Famine. Yeah, okay. So your weapon is very big right now. What you could have done is just equip put your Feast of Famine on you. Go face with it, and this would have buffed your board with what? So much. What you
13,
did
I think.
instead is you played a bunch of minions, making it very hard for the buff to actually land on something that's attacking. And you
Yeah.
also traded the 2-2 with your 5 damage face. Like, why would you ever care about the 2-2 of all things? Let's
Yeah, I
see
was
the whole
playing
turn
way too
again.
quickly.
Well, that is a major downside to your gameplay then. Like, this was you would never
Like
you
I
would never
remember
do this play
realizing
if
that.
you figured it out before you actually started doing things.
Yeah, like I
You
remember
got
realizing that after.
Yeah, you got
I
lucky
was
that
pretty
your
dumb.
silver hand actually, the attacking silver hand actually received the buff. But
Yeah.
like you literally, what did you do here? You traded with Katori as well, so you literally sunk 10 damage into a one drop into a. This is literally also a one drop. Like it's a. There are one drop, one mana 2/2s. Like it's literally one drop qualities, both of them, and you sunk 10 damage in both of them in a game where you have to race them before they kill you. So this is a major misplay. It's turn 8. You're sitting at 14 against a Death Knight that has also 8 mana next turn and an Astalor. Leviathan is okay-ish. The Horn would have dropped him down to 6. You know he has 5 armor Astalor, so you're not really bringing him down to lethal range. So yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Leviathan here is okay.
Yeah, I was thinking I remember thinking quite long for this. I'm pretty sure Leviathan was probably the only I was debating between Leviathan and Anachronos, but
Yeah,
I'm
all
pretty sure
3 of the
Leviathan was better.
options there were actually viable for you because you were gonna drop him down to 6. He can go up to 11, but you could, however, top deck your second Feast and Famine. I think you haven't played the
Yeah.
second one, right? So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was giving you a lethal out. So there was that to think about. But let's see what happens.
But yeah, he didn't draw his second Frost from
You
Fury, I
still
think.
won this one.
Yeah. I
Okay,
got really lucky.
but this was a major misplay. Like, you never want to sink that much damage into, like, Astalor guaranteed was a very bad idea to trade with Astalor. Katori into the 1-2, somewhat acceptable, but honestly, you were so far ahead on this board already, you should have just ram face. And also, I think you should have just Feast and Famine, go face, see where the buff lands, and then decide is everything going face or something else is happening here. But technically, you could have literally even just played Leviathan here. Leviathan actually felt also okay. But you probably still wanted to swing face first. And in that case, since you don't have the mana for Feast and Famine, you could have actually swung into the 1-2, buffing something very big, and then Leviathan clears the other two. Board is clear, you draw a card, and you still have Feast and Famine ready for whatever for next turn. So yeah, I think this is where you really fuck things up. Other than that, yeah, like you said, playing fast, not a great idea. Like, always give yourself a little bit of extra time before you commit to a play. Like, play it out in your head, play it out in your head before you start throwing cards on the board, so you can really see if that play holds up, or do you actually see some flaw to it, something better instead of what you thought about initially. And yeah, all around, playing too fast is never a good idea. Okay, do you ever keep Horn? Not really, I wouldn't. Okay, do you want to review another game, or should we jump into some games?
Yeah, I think these are probably the two games that spoke out to me. Let's go into some games.
Let's do it.
I think we're tossing the weapon and Hand of a Doll, keeping the other two.
Technically, with a hand like this, I would be okay holding onto the Hand of a Doll, just because you have a sticky 1-drop. If this guy is indeed Imp Warlock, he could open up with a turn 1/1/3 that can go big, or a turn 1/3/2, which is also big, so being able to Hand of a Doll onto it might be a good idea. So let's just remove the weapon.
He mulligan to... Oh, wow, okay.
I think all three of those are essential daddy, so I don't know. You might want to see what the nerfs are first and then decide. Yeah, let's open up with the 1-drop here. This guy could still be anything, but kind of leaning towards being Fatigue Imp Warlock. Okay, just taps. In that case, I'm assuming he's actually just... Oh, what the hell? Why did he take the 5 damage?
What?
Excuse me, Hearthstone, what the fuck? Let me just screen this for bug reporting, but what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I think he can Hand of a Doll and kill the 1-2, so that he cannot take he cannot ignore damage from his minions, apparently. What the actual fuck? Yeah, I can stop streaming for you.
Either Boogie Down or Muckborn Servant.
Okay, let's think about it. What do you think?
I'm leaning towards Boogie Down.
I'm actually leaning towards Mugborn because you could luck out with a Consecration. This guy's already going wide. And
I see.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea.
Okay.
You might be right. You might be right, Say. What are you thinking here?
Liadrin? Probably?
Yes. You take Liadrin here, and next turn that gives you the potential to play Liadrin, coin out Boogie Down, and that can be huge. Because both of the small minions are going to be rushing. Okay, that's unfortunate. Nice order, bro. Who cares about the top deck anyway? Doesn't attack, funny. Okay. He is not attacking. He refuses to comply.
Probably just the play that we talked about. Liadrin into Boogie Down.
I mean, if he's not attacking, is that really that better? I might be considering a Hand of a Doll situation. Yeah, let's Hand of a Doll on the 2-4, see what happens. Another weapon. Yeah, let's equip the weapon and just 4-5 kills the 1-3 and the weapon kills off the 2-2 that comes out of it. There you go, that's all. This way we save the coin. Potentially you could tempo out on Kronos if you get it soon, or you could even tempo out Countess technically, but in this matchup I doubt that's gonna be the play. Okay, now he's trading it. QL. Not very amazing for us by any means, but still, at least he popped them out for us, so now Liadrin can really start bump. Oh, for fuck's sake, bro, stop it.
What the hell?
Jesus. Okay. Huh. Damn it. Yeah, put down Liadrin. Put down the boogie down. Weapon attacks into a 2-2. Nice. The 3-3 rushes into the 5-3. 2-2 kills the one without the death rattle. And now the question is, should we coin out a Sanguine? Yeah, coin out a Sanguine and kill the 1-1 like that. So he does not have a clean trade into your 2-1. I think it's worth. Okay, that was nice. That went pretty well. This guy curved out.
Can I put the Sanguine in between the taunt minions or no? Does that not matter?
I mean, in this particular matchup, it doesn't matter. And also, if you still have a taunt sandwich between other minions, you can't really play around it way too much. I guess putting it in between would have prevented him from at least cleaving both taunt minions with a single cleave effect, but like we said, he doesn't really have those in this one. Okay, how do you wanna go for this?
I think, well, because we're probably going to be chucking out a lot of minions, so I would actually incline to Disco Mall first.
Yes, Disco Mall after that.
And then, trade into one of the 5-2s, and then Class Action Lawyer the other 5-2.
Yeah, Class Action Lawyer one of the 5-2s and kill it with your face like that.
And then
the
trade
2-1
into
still
the
has
other
to trade
5-2.
the 5-2, even though it leaves him with an extra 2-2. It's still too much damage to bear. And I think...
And then just chuck out Sanguine Soldier and Silver Hand.
Yes, I still think that Sanguine is better than an extra silver, so that you at least have a good trade like that. Alrighty. Hopefully we live long enough to tell the tale. Top decking Horn would be pretty nice, because you will be able to heal a bunch. I mean, we're not super...
What are they trying to do?
Oh, what the hell is that even? I mean, it feels like a weird zoo imp warlock. Not exactly sure what exactly this guy is running right now. There's no good zoo lock out there, but this guy's curving decently. Okay. Nice, perfect. Alrighty, what do you think we do this turn?
Muckborn Servant. Try to look for any clearance first before we do anything.
Are you scared of dying right now? Can this
A
Warlock
little.
kill you right now?
Yes. I really. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they can.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, technically. Now that you said it, maybe he could have that shit. Fuck. Ah, god
Because,
damn
like, if he
it.
summons a few more imps and then starts via library,
True. Okay, play.
then.
No, I'm not gonna play. No, just your face kills the free. No, your face kills the 2-1. Yes, kill the 2-1 like that. The 6-7 kills the 3-2. The 3-2. Put down Mugborn quickly. Ah, fuck. I don't know. Daring Drake, play it and rush fast. God damn it. Okay, I was leaning towards playing the Countess there. Because he needed to have a very specific hand to be able to kill us right now, I think. Like, he needed to have his second Fiend Circle. And that way, with both locations, that was +8. So you would have been down to 4 health, potentially. But yeah, it would have been great if you managed to rush there. This definitely cost us big time. Okay, that is a very nice light ray. So what do you do here?
Throwing out the light ray.
This guy's almost dead, literally, but not dead enough. It's literally free off lethal.
Throwing out a light ray, Countess, Feast and Famine.
Yeah, I think you Feast and Famine into the 3-3.
Oh, any 3-3, right? Doesn't make a difference.
The Mischievous Imp, I guess, is more mana. Not that it matters. Yeah, the 4 mana 3-3. The 4-4 does kill the 6-4. Feels like a little bit of a pussy play, but I still think you just kill off the 6-6 as well. And just play Countess plus Light Ray. Because with these 0 mana legendaries now, it's just gonna be too good. Like, surely we're gonna get some great stuff. And also right now he doesn't have a way to kill this 5-5 alone, so... Okay, well that's... Now he gets to kill the 5-5, but the Countess is really gonna have to give us good stuff. Why the fuck do you waste that, you idiot? What was the actual point of giving it to that? Like, give it on something else at least. Let's see a Legendary Invitation. Mugblingtron. Play another Legendary. Yeah, King Crush is GG.
King Crush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's discover another one while we're at it.
For shits and giggles.
Helveria gives you the most. Play Mugblingtron, King Crush, Helveria attacks into a 4-4. And Feast and Famine, everything faces the biggest amount of damage.
Woo!
Neato. But yeah, that's why I was kind of leaning towards playing the 7 mana Countess on turn 7, because it did seem like a turn where we had enough breathing room to do so. But there was a theoretical way for him to actually get us there, and I really think if the way we played it, we kind of guaranteed that we're not losing this game ever. But yeah, not having the rushing that 3-3 was a big no-no, because that's how he cleared the big taunt easily, and it was also a value trade for us there, so it would have been extra good. Okay, against the mage, what do you think?
Probably just tossing everything, maybe except for Class Action Lawyer. Maybe even not Class Action Lawyer.
The only card I'm actually considering here would be the Countess. I'm wondering how good that could be on turn 6/7 against this guy. I'm leaning towards giving it a try. It's a mage, they can do some nasty bullshit. So having Countess like that can give you nastier bullshit,
You're right.
basically. Let's try to keep
So
the
class
Countess
action
only.
and Countess? Oh,
No,
only the
just Countess.
Yeah, in case for some, like, dragging some shit out and then having some solid alibi.
Yeah, exactly. You might surprise him with what we get. I mean, it's always a surprise. We don't know what we're getting either.
Hey.
Okay, what do you think this guy has picked against us?
I don't think Pyroblast is unlikely.
Yeah, he's never gonna take that. Unless he
Flame
deliberately just
Geyser?
wants to pick something we would never pick. Geyser makes a
Honestly,
lot of sense,
Polymorph.
so does the Polymorph Jelly, honestly, but I think I'd try with the Geyser, because the Jelly doesn't make much sense for us. So take Geyser.
Oh, okay. Oh, true. Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. But we're not too sad about it. Okay, tempo that shit out then.
Perfect.
He's probably just gonna ping and trade it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I kind of expected them having the Polymorph since they probably know that we have big minions.
Yeah, but still, I think the Geyser was a little bit better for him. Well, this Disco Maul into the 1-1 sounds good to me. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Boogie
Okay,
down.
yeah, boogie down. So be it. Those are not horrible. This Light Ray can drop as soon as turn 5. And next turn you can go with Katori plus Hand of Adal, that'd be great.
In between
Even
them.
though he's probably gonna trade this off, so probably not so
Yeah.
much. We'll see, we'll see. It's probably gonna be the next turn. Could be a better Katori with Light Ray and Hand of Adal in that case. It's turn 4, going into turn 5 for him, so he still doesn't have access to his Devborn, so this would be the turn where it's okay to whip out a bunch of Silverhand recruits. And should we... Yeah, I think you literally just play them all. Like, just drop them on the board, no hero power, because you want to be discounting these Light Rays. So, next turn, when you play Katori, the Light Ray goes down to 2 mana. So if you coin out... So if you play Katori, Light Ray, and then Hand of Adal, you can actually play them all.
Yep.
Or if you actually top deck a 1-mana minion, you can just do that and give like that, but it ain't happening. So, well, technically you don't even need the extra minion right now, because you do have a minion on the board. So let's Katori, Hand of Adal. On Katori, obviously. Should we drop this guy instead of just a couple of Light Rays? I think you should Sanguine Soldier and then double Light Ray like that. Far left, far right. Okay, that's about it. And this does seem like a board where a coin Countess is gonna feel good about us. He could just have a Blizzard here, which wouldn't be that big a deal for us. Cold Case,
Oh,
that's
Cold
fine.
Case.
I think he's gonna solid alibi it. Shocking.
Yep.
Well, joke's on you, bitch. We have the Countess, so we don't mind waiting.
We are ready.
Yep, our body is prepared.
But I guess, like, how do you determine when to keep the Countess? In general, like, it's not 100% keep when you're playing against mages,
It's
right?
a keep against the slower matchups and against matchups like I think it was a little bit on the iffy side keeping it against the mage, but mage tends to be a bullshit class against which you having your own set of bullshit could definitely help. And now having a turn 7 free 0 mana legendaries can definitely be very bad for this man. So yeah, coin out the Countess on the far left.
Do I trade just into face? I don't need to trade into any of their
I
minions,
mean,
right?
technically, he's only taking 1 damage a pop, so it's not that bad idea to trade, but you gotta be careful how you make these trades. No, that's
I'm
never
thinking,
how you're doing it.
really?
The 3-2 attacks into the 1-1, and now the 2-1 attacks into a skeleton, so that you don't run the risk of this sniping off something that could have attacked for you. I think the rest can just go face. I think this is fine. What are we playing around with the positioning? Currently, not much. But in general, when you want to be, how you want to be positioning is you want your biggest attack minions to be further away from your taunt minions, and also you're trying to separate big minions from each other. Things like Insatiable Devour, things like Cone of Cold, and now things like the Hollow Hound could be a reason you want to be changing up your positioning nowadays. Okay, what a fat waste of freeze.
Yeah, like that.
Where we don't
You
even
have solid
care
ally
about it.
already. I don't
Exactly.
think that's needed.
Okay, so definitely want to include the Hand of Adal here. So let's Hand of Adal on Katori first. Let's see an invitation. I guess still seeing an invitation first could have been better. Blink Tron can be interesting. Let's see another legendary.
Oh. Zillag of the Abyss?
I guess it could be something. Yeah, sure, take Xylag for later. And
then Protector?
Yeah, put a Protector on the far left.
And I think this is it. Do we trade?
Just go face with both, I think.
It's been like 8 turns and we have not done damage.
Well, literally has been 2. Okay, those were both his original solid alibis. Hopefully he did not have his what's her face, Naga. But I don't think he had her. His oldest card is from turn 6 right now, so probably didn't see it.
Yep. There's the jellyfish.
QL. Alrighty.
I guess see another invitation first before we do anything.
How much damage can we muster right now? A buttload.
Honestly, playing the 2 legendaries is quite a bit of damage.
Let's play. Actually, those are yeah, Blink-Tron. 0 mana Blink-Tron. 2 mana for Celt Loss on the 1-1. Equip the 6 mana weapon. And play Xylag, and everything goes face. And that's a lot of damage.
Double?
Everything,
Twice?
yeah. Of course, why wouldn't you? It's literally extra 6 damage right now, and we don't really plan on sticking around for next turn too much either.
They don't have a death bonus. Oh, they do.
Doesn't matter. Still dead, as it stands at least. Yeah, he's dead. He's taking 1 extra damage from all sources right now, so that's plus 4 damage, so you have 18 and he's at 17. So, yeah, he's literally dead. Okay. Today we're getting a lot more Countess plays
Countess
than the last
value.
session.
Countess value.
Countess has been plentiful. Oh really? What was he? What was he, mech?
God, I cannot remember. I do not have enough meta knowledge. But I remember killing some of his minions gave him a lot of big minions.
Maybe it was Dancing Paladin? That's kind of a meme. Anyway, here you only remove Horn of Windlord, I'd say. I think the rest are worthy keeps. Blood Matriarch can be great, especially in the mirror matchup, especially with when you're on the coin.
Wow. And mulligan, okay.
Okay. Which one do we want to play first? Technically, the Sinful gives you more fuel, but I think playing the Sanguine here is a bit better, because you can literally turn 2 Blood Matriarch, coin out Sinful Sous Chef, and she does not have a Divine Shield, whereas the Sanguine does anyway, so yeah, let's Sanguine.
Next turn, we can probably even buff the Sanguine Soldier.
Perhaps, if we need to.
Sorry, not the Sanguine, sorry, the Liazrin.
Yeah, if she survives, it could be great.
Okay.
So you're just going face? Seems like it. Interesting. Interesting.
Still the original game plan?
If you give it Hand of a Dog, he's just gonna double trade it, and we don't like that. Yeah, let's Liadrin coin Sinful. And double trade the 2-1, I think. And this way he's gonna have to spend his turn dealing with Liadrin. Hopefully he doesn't have the weapon, but he hero powered last turn, so he did not have it last turn for sure. He did keep a card, which I'm assuming is the Boogie Down, and now this is gonna put a kink in his plan. Okay, acceptable.
Okay. I guess, do we double trade? Or actually, no. Ooh. Class action.
I think I'd still rather Hand of a Dollar on the 2-1 Sinful Chef, so that you can actually have a 1-mana Silver Hand Recruit to play if you don't top deck anything good, and you don't, so yeah. Trade with the 4, and go face and play 1. Sounds clean to me. Next turn this also allows you to Silver Hand into Boogie Down if all else fails. We are nice and ahead, and having the Purator is also huge. Who the fuck runs this shit, man? Like, why are you wasting a card slot for this crap? I get it, you opened up a cool legendary, but it's really trash. Yeah, 1 mana plus Boogie Down is the play, and you go face with the 1-1 first because Divine Shield.
Okay.
This should be fine. This is desperation plays at its finest.
I'm wondering what they mulliganed.
I mean, they're all random shit at this point, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Trade a 1-1 into the taunt 1-1. And then... Do we Purator this turn?
It was sounding like a good play, but now I think I'd rather Disco Maul.
Yeah, Disco Maul, and then...
Yeah, Disco Maul.
Or
Kill the 1-1 taunt like that.
Oh, kill the 1-1 taunt with the weapon?
Yeah. No, you're not wasting for Kel'Thuzad. Yeah, kill it with the weapon. Probably Sierpinski. Definitely sounds like it. I mean, yeah, I still think you want to be doing that. Trade the 3-2 into the 2-1 Sinful into the 3-2. And play 1 Silver Hand and 1 Class Action Lawyer. I know there's no good target, but it's still a bigger body, and kill the 1-1 with a 1-1 and go face with the rest. At this point, we just played it to buff out the weapon bigger and also to curve out better with a 2-3 minion instead of just an extra silver hand.
I guess we can take it slow.
Good news now is the Curator is gonna give you a bunch of 5/5s. Bad news is we're going into a turn 7 and he could indeed have the dragon, but good news again, it's only for a couple of turns, so they'll come back.
Curator?
Question is, are we gonna attack first to get the buff on? Getting +3/+3 right now. Sounds decent to me. Don't we have lethal outs with 4 Kel'Thuzos? Wait a moment, how much is this? 7, 10, 15? It's exact lethal. Go face with a 1/1 first. Wait,
Face with the 1/1.
Fuck.
Oh.
We should have done it though. 4 Kel'Thuzos on a 2/3. Go face with the weapon. No. Feast and Famine.
Feast and Famine. Feast and Famine.
Yep, play it
Holy
quickly.
crap.
Go face with it.
Okay.
Quick, come on, go face with the weapon.
Oh god, thank god. We got lucky
Okay,
there.
kill him.
Oh god, we
Jesus.
got so lucky there. If that went on the freaking...
Well, we had to
minion
do it
that
like this
attacked-
though.
Oh,
You could not
God.
have done it any other way because we always had to poke with 1 damage into the Divine Shield and you couldn't do it with the weapon. So there was no other way for us. We had to get somewhat lucky here, and it was actually in our favor, like 75% in your favor there. So wouldn't call it lucky.
It was in our favor. It was
just
a good
not a
game.
guaranteed
Good game.
lethal. Last time you told me you only saw Shadow.
Now I
Okay.
only see... now,
What do you
ever
do
since...
here?
Keeping only 1 copy of Boogie Down.
I
and
think
then
I'd
the
honestly
other
keep
is
both of
lost.
them. Just
Oh,
dump
really?
the feast. I think so. It thins out your deck so you can actually get to your good cards faster. So, well, that was a shit top deck because that's one of the tribes, but whatever. Shadow, okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. That's just the pass. And next year you're probably tempoing out Katori because you cannot overvalue minions like this against aggro decks. So yeah, tempo Katori sounds great with a hand like this. And he's probably gonna shit his pants here doing something stupid like Hero Power Coin Mindseer if he has it. But he's probably just gonna Hero Power pass. No, he is indeed going to coin out the Mindseer. Easy. So this was absolutely perfect for us. We had 0 intentions with this Katori. Whereas this guy literally spent his entire turn 2 plus his coin on killing that literal... What is that? Crocolisk? A classic Hearthstone card nobody ever used in their right mind. Yeah, boogie down and pass. But yeah, tempoing out value minions like this can be also a bluff. Like, you literally bluffed out against this guy and he took it like a champ, spending so much resources on a literally useless card for us because we had jack shit for it. Okay, what do you do?
I guess another Boogie Down.
Well,
with a
Sanguine
Sanguine Soldier,
first.
of course.
Even
Yeah,
though
Sanguine
you're
and then
probably
another
getting
Boogie
too
Down.
righteous anyway, but yeah, Sanguine into Boogie Down for the finale. And you just go face here, I'd say. Cool. Real nice. Sadly, we have literally 0 plays for next turn, but I guess a bunch of Silver Hand recruits might do the deed for us.
Okay, we have something to play next turn.
Ooh, that helps a lot. Okay, let's math a little. Let us math a little. This guy has 0 healing in his deck. So, with 4 Kel'Thuzos right now, that is potentially 12 damage to his face. Still far off, and if this guy has the 5 mana clear, we will be in danger. I don't think you should be playing that risky. So I think what you want to do here is 4 Kel'Thuzos on the 2/1 Sanguine Soldier without the taunt. And the 5/1 kill... Why the fuck did we do it like this? I misplayed for some reason. Anyway, 5/1 kills the 5/4. 1-1 kills the 4-1 and everything else goes face, but for some reason I thought we needed this on the big one. Play another silver hand recruit for sure, and hero power is fine. But yeah, I butchered this play a bit.
How did you butcher it? Sorry.
You should have given the 4-count loss on the 1-1, and that way you had a clean trade. And oh, actually, it was always fucky because
yeah, I think it was the same either way.
It was the same result. I guess, yeah, I guess it's whatever. Okay, this guy's literally fucked. QL. Okay, the question is, can you die next turn? The answer is no, not really. This guy does not have that much damage.
It's pretty unlikely.
Pretty unlikely. We're not killing any of his undeads, so his 5 mana does not clear your board. So you just play the 6 mana Horn of Winter and everything goes face, and this way you set him up for lethal next turn. With the weapon alone, and you're not gonna care about the board anymore. That's about it. Cool story, Bob. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying because now he gets a taunt minion. But you still should be fine. There's the taunt minion in the way. Cool story, Bob. He figured it out. Nice. Can't stop winning. Yeah, you need to be comfortable calculating several turns ahead lethal outs. Especially against classes you know they don't really have healing or armor gain against you. Because that way you basically get to ask yourself, is the opponent ever going to be able to kill you with his board state compared to your board state? And if he can't, like, you can literally just ignore his board and just keep on